back again with our next one. Car registered. Feel good, the exhaust sound good. Oh my god. Sheesh! Bunch of updates for you guys. Car working, car feel amazing, dude. Oh man. So I know I've been MIA for a minute. I'm sorry, but I've been busy. I can't lie. So a lot of stuff got done recently. So all started when I first bought this welder. It's the Yes welder. You've probably been seeing it around on YouTube and Facebook and stuff, but I didn't have high hopes for it at all. But when it came, the packaging was A1. Machine looked awesome, everything looked high quality, and it was a bit more than I expected, to be honest. But nonetheless, I didn't know how to use it, so I took it over to Blake's, and Blake had this canopy looking thing that we're probably going to turn into a spray booth at some point, but it was too short for us to fit a full car or more than one car in there. So we cut it, extended it, welded it up, and well, it worked as a first welding project anyway. So now that we stuck that together, I felt a little bit more comfortable using it, so I went ahead and I started making some brackets for these seats. Now before that, I decided to try to take the seat brackets off of the old seats and just put it on these, and it didn't work out. The idea is gonna be to get the rails off of these seats and see if they fit on here first. All right, so we got everything bolted up and put onto this seat. This is our new seat. Let's go ahead and test fit it in the car and see how it fits. So not only do I not fit, the bolt holes on the seat rail don't line up at all. Like, there's two seats holding the rail to the seat and two bolts holding the seat to the floor. I can't drive like this. So if I needed to shake it, it looks something like this. Not good, right? You got a fire extinguisher in case of a fire, but no bolts to hold you in case something happens. The bolts to attach the seat rail to the seat weren't too far off. They just needed a little bit of persuasion. So I took some flat stock, cut it to the length of the seat, and made the holes for the seat. That's these here. And then I drilled out some holes in the stock, like right here, for the seat to go to it, so it could just clear this. On this side, I had to cut the back of the bracket right here to clear this bolt, but made it work. And then for the front, same thing, but the seat was too short to make it this far up, so I had to make an extension to go from the seat to the frame, and then just tied it all together. Now I did have to drill this out a little bit and this for it to clear the width, but all four bolts go in now, and I got a factory seat motor to move the seat back and forward for my racing seat. So that's pretty cool. So now that everything's bolted in with 4 bolts, it's not going nowhere. So now we got the seat locked in, I can go ahead and start getting to some other projects. I've been having a habit of picking up a bunch of different projects or starting to do a bunch of different stuff, and turns into a lot to finish. So I got that done, and the next thing we tackle is the exhaust, which is the one thing that has been stopping me from driving it on the road, because driving it up and down open headers, it'll turn some heads, but thing is, it turned all the heads. So the ones that should be looking, it's the ones looking too. So here in this next clip, we went ahead and put an exhaust on the car. All right. A little bit. Not much. Yeah. Still got the other side to do. 3 days to do, but we hop in the car and we flip the switch and I need the key. I'll get right back to you. All right, as I was saying, you flip the switch and you make sure it's in neutral, you press a button. And I still can't believe this is the same car, man. What? Wow, dude. So the exhaust was a huge success, obviously. You know, it's 10 times quieter and sounds 10 times better. So what's a little bit of success without celebration? Huh? But today we're dealing with this again. So I took most of the bondo off. I actually went and bought a sander and we got some paint in this bag over here. And we got the homie Blake. So I actually went to beating on this corner right here and it came out a lot more than I thought it was gonna come out. So next I'm gonna mix up some bondo and looking good, sir. All right, we need to put some bondo right here. I think you can see it in the camera. There's a little spot right. All right, so we got a fresh coat here, there. Blake's working on the quarter right here. And we got all of this nice and thick on there. And so once this all dries, we're gonna start sanding it down and then level it out. So there's still a spot like right here, and this area all the way here still needs to come out. Maybe, what you think, like 1/4 inch? Maybe. Bro, this thing is a beast. So that's what we got going there. I figured there we go. Extra angle that we're gonna have. So I'm gonna grind this down as much as I have patience for, and then move on to the other side. That's By the way, the car's black now, if you guys couldn't tell. It's hard to believe this is the last video of the car being white. I kind of miss it, to be honest with you. I got so used to seeing it white, but I got tired of it being like so many different colors, so I just went to Walmart, spent about $40 and just went ham on the spray paint. So it's black now. Anyway, that's about all the updates I've done so far to the car. There's maybe like one or two things I didn't include, but that's about the major stuff. I feel like the Z content has been getting pretty stale in terms of what I've been doing, because it's just been really repetitive, just addressing, you know, the rear brakes and, you know, trying to get, you know, things looking a little bit more decent. But I don't have the means for me to go all in on it just yet. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think it's time for the Jetta to come home. So I have a 2000 Mark IV VR6 manual Jetta. Now, that's a mouthful to say, I know, but if you know, you guys know about Volkswagens, then you probably know what that is. That to date is still probably my favorite car, even over this. No offense, I love you. I've had some good rides, but that car is so much fun. It was my first modified car I've ever owned, and I really want to reintroduce it. If I remember, I'll link the last video of when it blew up here. But yeah, I think it's time for her to come back. We got to do a whole engine build. I'm not even gonna go through the list of stuff. When we do the video for it, I'll go for it. But if you guys made it this far, I very much so appreciate it. This video has been all over the place, but instead of me trying to make filler videos in between and whatnot, I just decided to compile everything and just make it make as much sense as possible. So if I did a good job at that, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If I didn't, don't feel bad, give me a thumbs down. Just shout out to everybody that's been watching the videos, man. I know I'm not consistent yet, you know, there's a lot of reasons why, but all of them just sound like excuses. But I promise I'm trying to get better at it. Mondays are always going to be the upload day, so you guys check for me on Mondays. I know some videos I say it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but ooh, it's rough. Yeah, it's rough. Alright, enough yapping. Hope you guys like, subscribe. If you're new, go check out some of the old. Welcome to the family, and I'll see y'all in the next one.